everyone, and welcome back. Today I have a double subscriber request for you. Pranav, and I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, wanted me to remodel the Deluxe architect home, and Samaya wanted me to make a mansion for 15. So I thought if I was going to redo this home anyway, this would be perfect for a mansion for 15 people. The instructions for the mansion were pretty specific. They wanted a senior couple, 4 adult couples, a boy teen, a girl teen, a boy preteen, a boy toddler, and a girl toddler. So as you can see here, the basement I probably will not use. This home is sort of laid out for a family. It's really huge. There's no room for landscaping. It takes up the whole lot. But there's also areas that sort of look public, like the restroom up front. It has the restroom stalls. I'm not really sure what everything in the basement was supposed to be for. So I'm kind of confused about this house and kind of conflicted because in one way it's beautiful. The layout is actually kind of cool, but then you have that area like the restrooms up there. There's a lot of wasted space in the home, and if you're new here, you may not know, when I do these remodels, I do not change the walls at all. I have to work with what's there. So it can be really challenging even with a smaller remodel, but this is huge. There's a lot of those hallways that are glassed in. There's a courtyard in the middle. There are already a lot of bedrooms, which made me think of this other request for the home for 15. So I'm going to figure out a way to make it work. At least I hope I can. And of course I'm going to do it without changing the walls. But see, areas like that, it looks like a sort of a public area. I'm not really sure what they were going for. But again, it's actually decorated quite nice. The person who created it did a really good job and put a lot of detail into it. I'm just not quite sure what it's supposed to be. So the next clip you'll see, before I start doing the home, I'm going to show you, here it is, emptied out. So I'm still not sure what I'm going to do with it. Sometimes when I empty these homes out, it gives me a little bit better of an idea of where I'm going to put everything. But some of the rooms are so small, and then some of them are just so huge, it's really kind of still hard to tell. So as you can see from the layout here with it empty, I'm still thinking about the restrooms up front with the stalls. I'm thinking about where all of these, 4 adult couples plus a senior couple, and all of these children are going to go. So it's going to be quite a challenge, but when we come back, you will see what it looks like finished. Okay, so here it is finished. I obviously changed the exterior color and the roof as well. I did move around quite a few windows, but again, I did not change a single wall in the structure. So I think I did it. I hope it turned out well, but we're going to take a tour of it and look around, and I can show you how I ended up housing all of these people while remodeling the house. I wanted to fulfill both subscriber requests in this one build. So coming in here, we have the entryway. I did a stone wall in there with the nice bookshelves and just a nice seating area with a painting and some plants, and just kept it pretty simple. And I really like how the colors all came together. I did leave the floor the way it was. Now here I'm going to show you from the upper view in just a second what I did with this area. I turned that into a coat closet, this into a little closet for the vacuum, which used to be one of the bathroom stalls. So let me flip it up here and you can see what I did. I left 2 of the bathroom stalls in the middle there as part of the bathroom, and then I took one on the end, adjoined it to that front hallway as a vacuum closet and the other as a coat closet, and then joined the 2 middle ones to the vanity area of the bathroom. And I think that worked out quite well. It took away the public restroom feel of it, and as you can see, there's a shower stall there as well as a toilet room, and then I used that end one there for the vacuum, and then the one on the other end for the coats. So coming through the doorway, we had that rather large great room area. And instead of making it with that huge couch as just a living room, I didn't want to waste the space, so I broke it up into a dining area and a living room. I made a large dining area here that would seat the whole family of 15. And of course we have that exit to the courtyard, and on the other side here we have a much smaller area for the living room. I did not want to waste all that space for just a living room, so I made a double purpose of the room with the living room and the dining room area combined. I did leave the wood walls and the light gray floors, and then coming through here is now where the kitchen is. Yes, it's a small kitchen, but it's functional. It's fine for the person or people to cook in for the family, and that's really all they need. I thought it would better serve the Sim family to make a large dining area for everyone to eat at. Now coming out this door here, we already had this courtyard. I just emptied it out and redid it. I put some tropical looking plants there, a nice seating area, some lamps, and a grill there, and a cactus on the other end. A lot of the windows I left where they were, but I did have to reconfigure quite a few of them, along with the doorways and the staircases. These hallways were actually empty. There were no staircases here. There was just one little staircase in the back. So I made 2 staircases on either side and a doorway here that goes into what is now the master bedroom. This used to be that huge kitchen, which I just thought was a lot of wasted space with all those counters. So I used this one as the master bedroom. So even though there's 4 adult couples and 1 senior couple, I wanted to make the person who actually owned the home, the couple that owns the home, have this as their huge master suite. So back through here we have their home gym with the TV and the workout mat there and the 2 pieces of exercise equipment. And then coming back through the bedroom and through the other doorway here, we just have the hallway that leads outside where I've decorated a table right there. And that leads into the main part of the master bath where we have the vanity, the shower. I didn't want to overclutter this. I really like that wood wall with the tile, so I just left it nice and open. Put a couple of mirrors there in that small hallway, put the master closet there, and then over here we just have a nice private area to take a bath with the rug there and just a plant. So the whole back of the house would be the couple who owns the house. That would be their whole master suite there. I really like how that turned out. So that takes care of the downstairs, and as you can see, I took those 2 empty hallways on either side and put staircases there to come up to the 2nd floor. I'm using this open space here that was already here as a landing area because the hallway's already built across the other way, so I couldn't turn it into a bedroom. But right here I've put the toddler girl. So I've just given her a nice simple room. I love that Easter wallpaper for a kid's room any time of the year, really. And we have a Jack and Jill bath here from her bedroom to the adjoining bedroom, which you'll see here in just a second. But again, there's that landing area there, that big empty hallway that was already there. I've just decorated it with a nice table and a painting and some plants, and it overlooks with the glass. That was there, and I kept that. So coming through this doorway here, this actually is kind of a bonus bedroom. It houses 2 couples, so it would serve 2 of the 4 couples, but as we go through the home, you'll see I made room for them anyway, so that is more like a guest room there. And then we have the senior couple suite here. You walk through kind of a pass-through closet there, and I've given them a bedroom in sort of it looks like black, or sort of looks like navy blue, in white theme there. And they have their own private bath right there. I'll drop the wall so you can see that. So that's their bathroom. So the senior couple has their own suite as well. And then coming across the way here, of course we have the long hallways. This is really a lot of wasted space, but it kind of looks cool too. I left it the way it was, but I did put some sconce lamps on either side of that painting. I just didn't want to put a lot of clutter in the hallways. And up front here we have the 2 teenagers' suites. So in the middle of their rooms we have an entertainment area with a desk, with a computer, a TV, a gaming center, and a stereo and a couch. And on this side we have the teen boys' room. So I made their rooms up here because these rooms were already here. They were relatively small, and I thought that would be great to use for them just as sleeping spaces, and put the entertainment center in the middle of their rooms. And they each have an ensuite bath. You go into their closets, and then you come into the bathroom through their closets. And I'll show you the other side for the teen boys room. Same setup over there. So you go in there, and then you come into his bathroom. So that takes care of the teen girl and the teen boy for the request. Just matching little suites there with the entertainment area in the middle. So that is the second floor there. And I realized I had forgot to put a staircase up to the third story there, so I corrected that, and we're going to come up here and look at it. And in the middle, this was a big, huge, it almost looked like a waiting room, so I just used it as an area for this huge family to play games and put a nice fireplace in the middle. And over here we have the toddler boys area. I gave him a pretty good sized toy room here. I gave him red walls, and then we continue back here to the smaller area of his room, which is basically his bed and a dresser since he does not have a closet. So coming back through the game area into the skinny hallway that was here, and then another skinny room, kind of a weird layout, but I put a computer room there, and then through these doors we have another couples room, because remember we had to house 4 adult couples. So that's another couples room with a vanity, and I used a nice, greenish and goldish and ivory theme there. They have their own ensuite bath. I'll drop the wall so you can see where that is. And then we're going to come back out of their room and go through the hallway here, back out into the game room. Again, a very interesting layout to work with. And this is another guest room here, or it could be a couple's room. I put a poster there on the wall so it could really be for anything. I mean, it's just a solar system, and I liked it because I had that blue in it. And I put a computer in that room, and that room has yet another bathroom, an ensuite. Lots and lots of bathrooms in this house. And speaking of bathrooms, if you come back out into the game area, there's yet another one just for whoever's playing games there. Just a small bathroom there for that purpose. So that is the third floor, the front there of it. I'm going to go back through the hallways here and look at the back portion. Here is another adult couples room. I wanted to do something a little bit different. You can see each bedroom has sort of its own color scheme, and I did that on purpose because the house is so big I didn't want it to end up looking like a hotel. So this one I decided to do a very nice pink. And then coming back out here onto the landing, we come into the preteen boys room, which was another part of the request. I kept it nice and simple, but he does have a TV, a bed, he has his own desk there for studying, a dresser, and I think it looks pretty nice, especially with that TV and the old designer furniture. They go really well together, and he has his own ensuite bath there. And then you'll see the laundry room here, because remember the room below that had a landing? Well, there was one up here too, which I made into a small living room with a water machine and a phone, and that connects to the laundry room for the house. So that is the house. I know it took a while to tour. Believe me, it took me a while to remodel it too. But thank you so much, Pranav and Samaya, and I hope I'm pronouncing your names correctly. I'm absolutely terrible with that. Please forgive me if I'm not, but I hope you both liked this. I hope it fulfills your request, and for everyone else watching, I hope you liked it too. If you did, please give me a like. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Take care, and I'll see you in my next video.